People often ask me, how do I find stocks I want to trade? Well, I'm partial to the energy sector. I've been trading it for many years. It's been very good to me over those years. But when I look to a stock to trade, I often look to a stock that I patronize that company. Now, this is Toyota Motor Car Company. My wife and I happen to both drive Toyotas. So naturally, when I saw a setup with Toyota, I thought that this may be opportunity to share with my membership here. So, of course, this has worked out well thus far, which I'm really pleased about. We just closed the first half of our option play. Now, this option play went out a couple weeks back, maybe about a month or so. Price stalled a little bit after the entry. In fact, it gave us a little bit of a price improvement on the entry before the price took off as I expected it to. Now, we just hit our first target today. Now, what do we do at our first target? We closed 50% of our option position. Now, this is a $172 stock. It's a little expensive to trade. Probably a little more than I would want to spend on a stock. So I looked to the options market, and this is what I gave to my memberships here at Big Energy Profits. So the option that I picked, we purchased for about $4.25. Again, not terribly cheap, but not terribly expensive. I mean, it was reasonable for the quality of the company that we were looking at. Now, we just sold half of that for a little better than $9, which yielded us about a 111.76% return on the first half of our option. On the stock itself, we had a rise of about 10.42%. That's typically what you need. If you have good volatility, a 10% move will typically double your money in the options market. So we closed out half at the 172 mark and locked in this profit here. And the beauty of this is now whatever happens from this point forward through the duration of this trade, it's a free trade. What I mean by that is we've recovered all of our capital that we used to get into this trade. So even if this other half goes to zero, which I don't expect it to, I do believe that we'll likely fill this second target at 185 that I'm looking at. The trade is not a losing trade any longer for our subscribers and our members here at Big Energy Profits. This is my favorite way to trade. I'm a really big on risk management. I really like to see my membership, and when I trade myself with my own money, the sooner I can put my initial capital back in my account, the happier I am. So now all that's left is profit. So my money's returned. We're going to wait and see how this continues to transpire. We have plenty of time left on our option play to let this work its way. Even if it pulls back a little bit, I'm okay with that. My next target again is at 185, and I do believe that we will achieve it when we get there. Now, guys, this is just a taste of what we do here at Big Energy Profits. Going through the energy sector, finding related stocks that give us opportunities is just a small sliver of what we do. But I wanted to take a moment, I wanted to share this with you because this is a perfect example of how we execute things here at Big Energy Profits. And if you'd like to learn more, there's a link directly below this video. Click on it. It'll take you to my training webinar. In this webinar, you'll learn more about myself, more about the service, more about what my staff has put together for you. And we would love to work with you. We'd love to help you get that exposure to the energy sector and find the success that we've been finding. So, guys, with that, I wish you a beautiful and blessed day. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying well. And we look forward to working with you. Take care.